Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com, and it's time for another Q&A video. This is my third one in the series. If you missed some before, go ahead and check them out. I'll link to them in the description. But anyway, shout out to all of you guys for your support, asking me all these questions on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Snapchat as well. Get some Snapchat questions in there. But thank you a lot. If you don't follow me on social media, feel free to if you want to get some questions in for future Q&As. More to come soon. Also, quick note, I'm going to be in China for a week. I might actually upload this video while I'm in China for you guys, but I will be getting video footage from my trip, so expect to see some of that. Follow me on social media if you want to see some pictures, etc. But anyways, let's get to the questions. Sterling Alvarez says, what's taking Google so long to bring split-screen app support to Android? And will that feature finally come in 2016? I honestly don't know what's taking them so long because it really needs to happen. I was hoping it would come with the Pixel C, but it didn't. And so I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Hopefully in 2016 in a software update it will come. Next question from Joseph says, what are your thoughts for Android moving forward and what would be your ideal feature to implement or see come to surface? One of them being multi-window as I mentioned earlier, but now also seeing an iMessage competitor come to Android where you can send your text messages over Wi-Fi and it integrates with your phone number. That's the big deal difference between Hangouts and iMessage, is that it integrates with your phone number. So I'd love to see that. Moving on, let's go to My Info. Says, do you think iPhone 7 will actually not have a headphone jack? So rumors out there that the iPhone 7 might not have one. I'd be really surprised if they didn't include one, but if they didn't include one, I would see that they would have to include some sort of Bluetooth headphone or some sort of headset that would integrate with the device, but I don't think it will be widely accepted if they come out with one that doesn't have a headphone jack. Now, John wants to know what my favorite phone of 2015 is. I'm going to make a video series of my top 5 favorite budget phones and my top 5 favorite phones of 2015, so stay tuned for that. Click the subscribe button so you're notified of that. Now, Hank wants to know, when talking about battery life and screen on time of my reviews, what's my brightness level usually at? Generally, I keep it at about 50% with adaptive brightness on, or I'll just use auto brightness if it does not have adaptive brightness. Next question from Bruno, what's your deal with Brazil? I've seen their flag and a 2 real bill in your videos. So, oh yeah, it's in there. You can kind of see it. That Brazil flag's actually a little wallet souvenir I got from Brazil. I was in Brazil for the 2014 World Cup. Fantastic time, just really enjoyed it, and I've just kind of held on to that as a remembrance of my trip. But now it's time to move on to some Snapchat questions, so got a couple videos here to show off.
Do you have any hopes for the Galaxy series and not the Samsung whole TouchWiz issue? Because I hear that Google's going to help them fix everything. What do you think about that?
So great question about TouchWiz getting fixed. I did see a rumor that Google might help them out, and they do need help. First of all, just making it more aesthetically pleasing, and also RAM management is so bad on their devices even with 3 gigabytes of RAM. They have terrible RAM management. That needs to get fixed. I really hope Google is helping them out because something needs to happen.
Hey Tim, I was wondering if you'd rather have faster data or more data on your smartphones.
Great question about data. So in my personal opinion, I'd rather have probably a little bit slower data and more of it than faster data. I'm more of a patient person, I would say, but it can't come down to a crawl. That would just be just not acceptable. So yes, overall, I would say a little bit slower data with more access to data and more things that I can use with it.
If you could be a gold medalist in any Olympic sport, which would it be and why?
So if I could be a gold medalist in any Olympic sport, believe it or not, golf's actually coming to the 2016 Olympics. So that's what I'm going to choose. I've played golf throughout high school, throughout college. I played it as well. It's a great sport. I love it. And I'm glad it's coming to the Olympics. So yeah, that's the sport I would choose. But anyways, that's my Q&A. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Lots more videos to come. I will be going to CES again this year. More trips, hopefully. So you'll see a lot of different content. Lots of fun content coming soon. So stay tuned for that. If you click that thumbs up button, I'd appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel, like I said, if you want to see some more. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. All links in the description video below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.